as we are now live back in the building. Unfortunately, before we get into all of that, all the logistics, y'all welcome back. It is not a crack of beer, Victory Monday. It's none of that. Before we dive into why it's none of that, please make sure y'all, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share. We appreciate y'all for tapping in.
Truly.
We missed last week. Life got things going on. But we back this week. Unfortunately, it ain't no different from last week than this week. You know, we are the losers of 2 straight. Dropped a game we shouldn't have lost to the Indianapolis Colts, and then dropped a ugly ass game last night on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. We don't have too much time on this afternoon, so we're gonna dive straight into it. We appreciate y'all who are already in the chat. Y'all, please make sure y'all come in here, jump in, y'all leave them comments. So let's start with the nitty-gritty, Paulie. Let's start with the nitty-gritty. We had glaring issues last night. A lot of glaring issues. Biggest one, Mr. Justin Fields.
Yeah, bro. As I've been saying lately, I've always asked you, week in and week out, I continue to ask you, like, has he secured his job? Is he the guy for the team? After last night, I think we can finally say that he could potentially be the quarterback of the future. He most likely is the quarterback of the future. Dog, give Russ a shot. Like, give Russ a shot. Let's at least see what Russ can do. Like, if Russ is healthy, let's see what Russ can do. Because last night, and not only last night, but last night is just what I'm going to hit on the most. I saw poor quarterback play from like the start to finish. From start to finish, I saw poor quarterback play. I saw Connor Haywood wide open and miss a play on him. I saw Darnell Washington. It's hard to miss a motherfucker who is 6'7", 280. It's hard to miss that, dog. He missed Darnell Washington for an easy 7 touchdown. Easy 7 touchdown. You got the ball to Van Jefferson where should have been a pick, but all you had to do was put a little more arm on it, and that's a walk-in touchdown. Like a walk-in touchdown. And then you got the last play, Najee roll out the backfield, wide open, like absolutely wide open. And yeah, you hit George Pickens for a good game. He got the flag at the end. But, dog, Najee was the touchdown. Like, that was the play. Overall, from what I've seen, we spoke on it last night. No, the defense was not fantastic. The defense had 3 turnovers. I promise to God, if you get Patrick Mahomes 3 turnovers, he's going to win the game. If you get Joe Burrow 3 turnovers, he's going to win the game. Lamar, Josh Allen, 5. If you get these guys 3 turnovers, they're winning games, dog. They're winning games. We got 3 turnovers and a blocked field goal. And we still could not win the game, dog. I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care what your rebuttal will be. It comes strictly down to quarterback play. Like quarterback play, bros. There was multiple scoring drives where you just missed on. So I'm a firm believer that coming up this week against the Raiders, dog, Russ has to start. He has to. There is no other option. He has to start. We're 3-2. We've lost 2 games in a row. What the fuck else more do you need to see?
I was very disappointed last night overall in the team, but in Justin, I was very disappointed mainly because I'd seen progress from him from week 1 to week 2 to week 3, even the loss last week in week 4. I saw progress. Like then last night, you see a dude who looked like he's scared to make mistakes. He's scared to just trust the play. Just flow, bro. Just play football. Like, stop thinking so much. Say hi and just play ball, dog. Like we talked about, but I'm seeing plays where other athletic dudes like Lamar is dropping the football, picking the shit up, pushing cats down, running to the side, throwing back across the body for touchdowns. Justin, you got that kind of athleticism. Yeah, I don't ever see you making a wild play like that. And it's because you're not just playing free. You're thinking too much. And so because of that, bro, it's because of that. Because, again, is the biggest thing that stuck out to me, again, last night was outside of a little shovel pass, Pat Fryermuth got 1 target all night. This is a security blanket in the middle of your tight end. You just gave
bros.
a 4-year contract.
Kyle Allen came in and got immediate progression on him, got an immediate success out of him,
bro.
It was good 19-yard pickup. Yeah, bro. Last night lost, and I don't care what. No, it's all on Justin Fields, bro. It's all on Justin Fields.
You got to be better, bro.
It was multiple plays that needed to be made. And
you
yes, you have to be better. You have to be better. But, dog, we don't have time for you to be trying to get better.
No, because now we
do not have time. Yeah, bro.
The Ravens are 3-2, so now we're right there with the Ravens. Everybody, the Texans are 4-1, so now they're in front of us.
You needed one of two of those wins. You needed the Colts one and you needed the Cowboys one to secure your job. To secure it. Dog, you lost them fucking both.
And again, like I said, bro,
on you.
The Colts game
on you.
The Colts wasn't on him. That's what's unfortunate. Is that you went and against the Colts, you played a game where you had 300 and some passing yards. You rushed it for 50.
That shit don't matter. That shit
does.
Don't let them stats.
Yeah, it does.
No,
he didn't lose the game against the Colts. Okay, so George Pickens stopped fumbling on the 5-yard line. Stop fumbling on the 5-yard line. He didn't lose the game against the Colts. Don't give up 17 points in the first quarter if your defense is really like that. He didn't lose
it for us.
Why'd your defense give up 30 to Joe Flacco? Why'd your defense give up 30 to Joe Flacco?
You
can't just point out one nigga's flaws all night and not everybody else's. So you're gonna point out the 37 points your defense gave up?
He done had two similar fumbles in the exact same fashion in back-to-back weeks.
And your defense when they were needed. Right, and when your defense was needed, the good defense that was needed in the fourth quarter, 2 weeks in a row, they've got walked down. Well, stop getting walked down in the fourth quarter then. Then stop getting walked down in the fourth quarter. Stop getting walked. I didn't see it. When I needed it last night, I didn't see it. When I needed it from the defense, he wasn't good last night.
3 turnovers. Nigga, what are you talking about? You didn't see it. 3 turnovers.
The fourth quarter, you had a lead. Did you have a lead in the fourth quarter? Yes or no? Did you have a lead in the fourth quarter? Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you have a lead in the fourth quarter? So, okay, then get off the field and win the game if your defense is that good. And you lost. And you lost. With a lead in the fourth quarter. With a lead in the fourth quarter. With a lead in the fourth quarter and the best defense. What did we say? Where do we want the ball with the game on? We want the defense on the field, right? We want the defense on the field, right? And we put him on the field with a lead. We put him on the field with a lead.
Been in a fucking position.
You talking about what we should have been, but we were. We were in the position.
Stop. We got a field goal block. Up 10-6. Dog, go score a fucking touchdown instead of getting a 3 out. The defense played ball. They played ball.
You were up 17-13. You up 17-13. Get off the field.
Played ball.
You up 17-13. Get off the field.
Defense come out there and get 3 turnovers, nigga. You played ball. What are you talking about, gang?
I didn't say you didn't. But when I needed you to play ball, I didn't say you didn't.
More than 17 points. As we come on this podcast,
I didn't say he didn't. I didn't say he didn't. I never said he didn't.
As we come on the podcast week in and week out, as long as you score 21 points, we'll win every single game. You couldn't get us 21 points.
I didn't say he's not at fault. I never said he's not at fault.
No, he's not. He's to blame. He's to blame. The defense.
I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't. But everybody, I'm walking in with a little piece of accountability pie for everybody. Everybody gets some accountability pie, not just the quarterback. Because when we win games, we don't just give him the credit. So if the defense is as good as they say they are, if I put you on the field with a lead in the fourth quarter, then do what y'all supposed to do and win that football game. Did they do that? Yes or no? No, they did not. And that's all I'm saying.
So we just gonna act like the Cowboys don't got.
I'm not acting like nothing.
Wait, no,
I'm not acting like nothing.
We just gonna act like they don't got a prolific offense, and we got 3 turnovers.
I don't give a fuck how prolific the offense is. If my defense is the best in the world,
and we got 3 turnovers. I'm not gonna argue about yourself with more.
And when you needed to get off, the field, you did not. That's the fact, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When you needed to get off the field, that was a fact.
Okay. Cool. Defense had 3 turnovers. I thought the defense actually played stellar football. We had TJ Watt getting to the quarterback. We also had a hurt Nick Herbert. So please take that into accountability that Herbert couldn't get out there and get to the quarterback as well. But we had a hurt defense at that point, bro.
Minka Fitzpatrick make top safety money. TJ Watt is the best defensive player in the world. Cam Hayward is a top 3 defensive tackle in the league. I'm not making excuses for those dudes. I'm not. I'm so sorry. I'm not. Yes, Justin Fields was ass. Justin Fields, you were ass. If the defense had a better quarterback, yes, y'all would be champions. You are a championship defense. That's not what I'm saying. But when I needed to see that championship pedigree in the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead, Not a 3-point lead, not a field goal, and we got to play some more football. A touchdown. Y'all got to keep them out the end zone one more time. And all I'm saying is y'all didn't do that. So everybody gets a little piece of accountability. Would you like to know what the Cowboys went on third down last night? Because that's the problem. Y'all got to get off the field on third. Yes, you had 3 turnovers. All your turnovers came in the red zone, meaning the Cowboys moved the ball up and down the field all night long. They moved it up and down the field all night long. Did they or did they not?
Bros, personally, I'm actually going to be over this because I'm not going to argue with you over a team that held these boys to 20 points and had 3 turnovers. No, that's defense. That's, in my eyes, that's defense. You had them to 20 points, you had 3 turnovers. That's defense. You can't ask much more. We play in the National Football League with the best of the best. You held them to 20 points and you had 3 turnovers. What more can I ask, nigga?
Get off the field in the fourth quarter. Get off the field in the fourth quarter with a lead. That's what I can ask. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
You held them to under 3 touchdowns.
And that's
the boy has to score the ball. In moments when we need to score the ball, you have to score the ball.
He does.
The defense played good last night. The defense played. We did not play Bo Nix and the fucking Broncos. We did not play. Bro, we played Dak Prescott, a prolific quarterback, a high-paid quarterback, and CeeDee Lamb. Come on, dog. Did
Dak Prescott have his best game of the season last night against us? He did.
He probably did.
Did the Cowboys running back have his best game against the season against us? He did. He actually had the best game of his career.
If 87 yards is the best game of his career, he's shit. He's shit.
Well, he did. And he had more than our running back.
Cool.
So all I'm saying is, and I hear you, dog. Justin Fields.
Did the defense not have 3 turnovers? Did the defense not hold under 20 points?
They did. They did.
And we come on this podcast week in and week out saying if the defense can hold you to under 21 points, we will win games. They did their job. They did their job, okay? They did what we asked them to do week in and week out. What are you talking about?
All right.
We said week in and week out. As long as you can do your job, that's all. Just score 21 points. Score 21 points and we'll win every single game. Dog, they held them to 20 points and we have multiple opportunities to score 21. The defense played good ball. The defense, you gave up yards. But what we say, you bend, but you don't break. You bend, but you don't break. We did not break multiple times.
You broke when it was most important for you not to break.
Okay, I'm going to only say this one more time and then we can move on. We shouldn't even have been in that situation. Okay, let's go. Now moving forward, we play the Raiders this week. If Justin Fields does come out here and play once again, dog, this will be the last opportunity you have to showcase what you are. Because as of right now, you and I both believe that Russell Wilson needs to be the starting quarterback coming to Las Vegas this week. He has to be. Dog, we cannot sit at 3-3. We cannot sit at 3-3 when we had a 4-0 lead or 3-0 lead on.
Well, you sit at 3-3, you are as who everybody said we were in the offseason. If you sit at 3-3, you are who everybody said.
You are who Colin Coward been saying we are. We flukes. We
and again, it's as I said, I don't disagree that Justin Fields, as I said, you look like Kenny Pickett last night. You look like fucking Kenny Pickett. So yes, you're 100. I'm right there with you with that. Again, this week, dog, I need to see a lot, not just from Russell Wilson. Like, yes, I want to see an uptick in quarterback play. I want to see an uptick from everybody, dog. I want to see an uptick in the running game. I want to see an uptick in the linebacker play and flowing and tackling. I want to see an uptick in the defensive coordinator play calls because, no, I don't think the defense individually played bad last night. I can point to a plenty of guys individually that made good plays. Dante Jackson had an interception in the red zone. As we spoke on, Deshaun Elliott is probably our second defensive best player. At least that's what I've seen this season, despite what Minka get paid and everything else.
Joey Porter played good ball.
Joey Porter had a good interception last night. Obviously, TJ Watt and Nick Herbig are who they are. Cam Hayward is we individually. I don't like the way we call our defense. I don't like how we just sit in soft zones all night and allow ourselves to get carved up. That's what allows for, again, when we play quarterbacks with the ability to pass. Now, again, the Raiders don't have that. At least we don't think they got that. Those are the quarterbacks we struggle with. Now, when you see a team like the Raiders, y'all beat the Raiders, regardless of if it's Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. With all due respect to the Raiders, I mean, yeah, we need the win. So I'm not saying I don't want the win. But what I'm saying is that's not going to change my perspective on how y'all look right now. Just overall. I don't like how George Pickens look. I don't like that Pat Freiermuth is not getting the football. I don't like that we're not using Darnell Washington how we should. It just seems to me like, and not to point out all the things, and this is mainly just, again, last night, it seemed like everybody was just deer in headlights last night. Even the way we used our timeouts late in the game last night, using that last timeout on the DVD. Mike, we damn near should have conceded the touchdown 2 plays ago. So we could just get the ball back and try to score one more time. Like we've already got down. So, and then to use that. So just, it seemed like everybody last night was just out of sorts. I don't know if Russell Wilson comes in and immediately, and maybe he does. He's a championship pedigree quarterback. He's a guy who I believe will get Pat Freiermuth targets, who will ease some of George Pickens' frustration. I thought Justin Fields was that guy. Hasn't been that guy. This week, when you see the Raiders, there will be no Devontae Adams. You got to stop Brock Bowers. The Raiders don't have a running game. The Raiders gave up damn near 30 points to the Broncos and Bo Nix yesterday. Can I get a blowout win? Is that too much to ask? Can I get a blowout win?
That's why I'm gonna say this is gonna be Justin Fields' determining game, bros. Because I
don't think he's starting this week. As I told you last night, Russell Wilson said going into the game this week, he'd be fully available and ready for next week. That was not. I hadn't heard him say that all year long. He said last week, I will be fully available. Or coming in, I'll be fully available next weekend. They put the little video up of him running fully on the treadmills. He said he participated in all the quarterback drills from start to finish.
Yeah.
And like you said, with the way last night looked for Justin, because I don't disagree that it looked pathetic.
It was abysmal.
You had right there. Yeah,
he had 137 yards, bro. She was 15 of 27. Your leading receiver was Najee Harris, gang. You got to come sit next to me.
And that was realistically just on one screenplay.
You must come sit next to me, bro. You must come sit next to me. How I feel, Russell Wilson has to start. Russell Wilson has to start. Now, I'm high on Russ personally. Like, I don't know what everybody else was, what they view was with Russell Wilson. I'm high on Russ. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, like, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't high on Justin Fields. I was just always in question of him. I was always in question because I hadn't been wild. I watched 5 yesterday, dog. I watched the whole game with the Commanders yesterday. I watched 5 look like a complete master of the ball. He looked like, as we spoke on early. Dog, I'm willing to say 5 is a top 5 quarterback already in the league. I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to put my life on the line. To say he's already a top 5 quarterback. He's already top 5.
But I'm
Justin, you have all the same qualities. You have all the same qualities to be just as good as 5.
Exactly.
So why are you taking 7 steps back, turning your back to the defense? Like, why don't you just step up and take a 35-yard run?
Because 5 play free-flowing backyard football. 5 play, I know I got this. I'm confident that I got this. I'm going to just go out here and do what I do. I'm going to just do me. Justin Fields don't do that, dog. He like you said, he thinks so much about everything. Like,
if you're not going to be confident in your legs, if you're not going to be confident in your arm, if you're not going to be confident in your ability, then please come sit next to me. Like, just come sit next to me, dog. Because we got a guy who I believe in, Russell Wilson, is very confident in his ability. And as we spoke on last night, he might feel a little fucked up. He might be like, bro, y'all got me fucked up out here.
And he's hungry.
I watched Aaron Rodgers come out. I watched Aaron Rodgers come out here and look like dog shit.
And now let me say this too, Russ. Let me say this too, Russ.
Nigga.
As you stated with the defense, and again, it's not like I'm giving the defense an F grade last night. I'm just not giving y'all an A grade. But I know Russell Wilson is sitting on the sideline. A B. The 3 turnovers get you a B, but the 350 pass yards, we need to talk about that. But I know Russell Wilson is sitting looking on the sideline like, these motherfuckers sure look like the Legion. Sure like Seattle. I could. Okay, that's all y'all need from me? That's all y'all need? That's it? Just a little bit?
All y'all needed 21 points. Damn, we just needed 21 points. We're not going to deter what we've been saying the whole pod. We just need 21 points to win football games.
I think he watching that.
We just need 21 points to win football games, dog.
I think he watching that, and I think he understands that.
21 wins us a game last night.
He's a guy who gets it. You know what I mean? You've been around the block. You understand what it takes to win in the NFL. And it's just, you know, the more experience you get with anything, the more experience you get with life, the simpler things should become. The more you should be able to simplify things because, like, okay, I understand. I don't have to make that as complicated as boom. So for a young quarterback, you might do things, you might see things in a more complex way than an older guy who has experience, than an older guy who understands, okay, well, I don't need to throw 60 seasonings inside this pot because they already got 55 seasonings. They just need me to throw 5 little seasonings in here. Just one little spice, one little herb, one little. And guess Russ understands that. He understands he don't need to come over here and be, well, I'm hoping he understands that. I would assume at his age, at his juncture in his career, he understands you don't need to come over here and be the whole gumbo. When it actually, people, we really just need you to be the rice, brother. We got the gumbo already. We just need you to be the rice. We just need you to be the rice.
So hold us together.
That's it, people. That's it. And so I'm very again. It hurts because Justin, you being a young guy, I wanted to believe in you. I wanted to think that you had all of these qualities, and maybe you still do, or maybe like you said last night, he's a really good backup quarterback. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe. Dog, I don't want to write that book.
We played 5 games now. We played 5 games, and in those 5 games, dog, out of 3 of those 5, he's had like 150 yards. And I know we the Steelers, dog. We're not pushing the ball down the field. We're not doing nothing crazy like that to where you should be throwing for 345 week in and week out. But dog, there's opportunities. Week in and week out. I watched you miss 3 touchdowns last night.
Right.
Darnell Washington was a touchdown. Connor Hayward was a touchdown. And Van Jefferson, in my opinion, if you put some mustard on that throw, that's a touchdown.
And Najee's a touchdown. You ended up getting a touchdown in that possession, which is cool, but Najee would have got you that touchdown a minute earlier, and you needed that minute late in the game, obviously, as it showed.
Gang, so,
my thing with quarterbacks is my thing with quarterbacks, bros, is I need you to be, as you spoke on, confident, and I need you to have it here, dog. I need you to have it here. And although everybody be like, oh, well, Lamar, he don't have it, you know, yeah, there too, you know what I mean? But the thing about me for a quarterback, dog, is like, again, because it's all happening quick, bro. That's why they say you got to be able to process it quick. And Justin, you don't have time to think, dog. You do not have time to think in the National Football League. Hike, know where I'm going, either make a second read. If it's not there, that's when it's time for you to use what you were blessed with. You look just like fucking Cam Newton, dog. And I don't see no Cam Newton dog in you. That's the difference between you and Cam Newton. Cam Newton is a dog and you not. Y'all got the same physical gifts. But that's you actually might throw it better than Cam. You might actually throw it better than Cam. But you don't have no dog in you, bro.
Yeah, he's not a dog. He's not a dog at all. And that's really what I heard him
no dog in you.
And all that shit. He's like, Justin Fields a real quiet guy. George Pickens, I said that shit. He was like, yeah, he cool, but he real quiet. Like, he don't be, dog, you don't got no rock growling. You don't got no pit bull. You don't got no boxer in you, dog. You don't got no dog in you.
And I didn't see it like, I understand as a quarterback, you want to be calm, cool, and collective. But 5 calm, cool, and collective, dog. And I seen him play with 5 yesterday, or after he made the big play yesterday, 5, look, he got him. I'm him. I'm him. I do this. They like, yeah, CJ Stroud threw him a little touchdown, or big bomb yesterday. He turns and look at the camera. Like, yeah, bro, sports, dog. Justin, you gotta have a little moxie on you.
He don't got no aura. He don't got no dog. And he a very basic player, dog. And you know, for me personally, I can't get down with something like that.
No, you're not wrong, quarterback.
I'm a fan of Russell Westbrook because Russell Westbrook got that dog in him. He's not even the best skilled player. He's got dog. I was a fan,
and that's what I know, bro.
Joe got dog in him. Like, he was a dog. You feel me? Like, he was a Justin. I don't get dog. I don't get dog from you, gang. I get very humble, very, very talented. You're a very talented individual, a very talented athlete.
5 humble.
I don't get
Lamar
dog.
humble, Joe humble, and people humble. But they're gonna also let the Tom Brady humble. He start telling me to let you know what's up. I'm gonna let you know what's up. And even like you saying, bro, rather than you saying, I'll take Russell Wilson goofy ass aura over no aura. I'll take a less ride over nothing, dog. I need something, bro. I need something from you, dog.
If I seen Justin Fields in the streets, fam, I don't think I'm running up to Cuz and being like, hey, let me get a flick. Let me get a flick as a Steelers fan. I don't think I'm running up to dog and being like, let me get a flick.
No.
If I see TJ Watt, if I see 5, if I see Joe Burrow, if I see Lamar, if I see a plethora of guys, I'm like, let me go get that flick. You feel me? Let me go chop it up. Justin, I don't even know if I want to approach you, dog. Like, you don't even got nothing to be like, you know. Well, who are you, fam? Who are you? Like,
right. And as I
dude, gang, you're a very basic dude.
And I don't feel like I could sit down and have a beer and just chop it up with Russell Wilson. Maybe I could. I don't know. I don't feel like, but again, dog, I'll take whatever is gonna be the goofy, the let's ride, the
Peep,
whatever.
Peep, at least I know. Bro. at least I know Russ might try to direct me to Jesus. He might try to give me a path towards the Lord or something. You feel me? At least I know I'm gonna get something from Russ. Justin, what you gonna give me, dog? Like, what you gonna tell me? What you gonna teach me? You're not
what you about? What you about, dog? What you about?
Like, who are
what
you?
you about?
Who
Off the
are
field,
you?
like what you about? In a
what
little bit of a way.
For?
Like,
dog, what do you
even with TJ,
for?
I at least know TJ like a family dude. You know, the family is very knit tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you don't say nothing, even Minka, dog. Minka, a quiet dude, and Minka, but I done seen some dog out of Minka before. You feel me? I done seen Minka
beat the man in front of you, win your one-on-ones. Let's go home.
Come on, bro.
Let's go home. That's it.
They said Minka was running Deontay Johnson ones in the locker room, but getting ready to run his ones last year. Justin, I don't feel like you would have. Like, yeah, bro. You right, Paula. You hit the nail on the head.
You're not calling niggas out. You're not calling niggas out. You're not being like, hey, my nigga, you gotta step your level of play up.
Come on, bro.
You ain't got the right to say that shit because your level of play is sub-fucking-par.
Right.
You're a sub-par fucking player. Kyle Allen came in that bitch, and immediately when he stepped in the game, he had the longest play from scrimmage so far.
Well, I told you last night, bro.
He had 2 plays, gang.
I told you last night. I'm very confident. I'm very confident. If Kyle Allen finished that game last night, we'd have won. And I'm also confident in knowing that Justin Fields knows that. And I know every player eager to get back on the field. I'm understanding that. Oh, but trust me, Justin Fields was running to get back on that field. He was running to get back on it.
He knew. Mm-hmm. Overall, I'm going to just say, dog, this week is going to be the determining factor. Should they go out there with Justin Fields? Dog, this is your job on the line. This is like
last thing I want to discuss before we move on, because I know you got to go in a minute. Last thing.
Yeah.
Davante Adams. Speaking of the Raiders this week, I seen as whole team was to blame last night, coaching as well. Yeah, I agree with you, Alex Gilchrist. I don't know if you're still in here, my bad, but I just seen that comment. But I agree that's not whole team blame. But dog, Davante Adams, I'm gonna say this. I'm also not 100% sold on George Pickens. I'm not sold on his attitude. He's a very talented dude, but when things aren't going his way, he checks out mentally. And then once he checks out mentally, it's hard to check him back in mentally. And 1,000%. You do need a consistent WR1. Just go out and win routes, bro. That's just gonna go out, win one-on-ones, win 2-on-1s at times, allow you to just throw the ball, make a play. Russell Wilson, obviously outside of Justin Fields, I think for Russell Wilson, Davante Adams would be a phenomenal addition. I also think that Davante Adams wouldn't mind playing with Russell Wilson. I think he understands what Russell Wilson is, despite what the media wrote about him. I think Davante Adams understands what a good quarterback is and when he's not. And even if you're trying to run and go play with your boy Aaron, he just threw 3 picks last week. So if you think that's a good quarterback, Davante wouldn't have at it. If you think Derek Carr a good quarterback, then have at it. But I think he also might think that Russell Wilson is a quality guy to come play with. He see the kind of defense we got. And so last I'm going to say on that, I don't know if I'd give up a second for him if the hamstring injury is real. 3rd and a 5th.
It's not. Niggas is not trying to play. They trying to get up out of Dodge. And I respect that, dog. I'm going to be real. If we can get Davante, bros, I'll give up the second. It'll make the offense a lot more prolific. At the end of this season, I think Najee Harris needs to go.
He is.
He's not
That's
the
why
guy.
he didn't pick up his option. He didn't.
Yeah, he's not the guy, bros.
He runs instead of running to holes, he runs to contact, and it's like, dog, we need you to hit the hole first, then maybe the contact.
Even the play where he caught out the backfield, a cool little play, a screen pass they gave him. Nigga, the whole time he's gonna fall over his own feet. Like, you don't got no elusiveness, you don't got no skill. Like, you just like a strong runner, nigga. And it's like
he run like the juggernaut.
We don't need that no more.
And it's like, even like, bro, it's not even to say like, yeah, he a big, strong dude and he cool, bro. If you want to use him on goal line, if you want to use him on 3rd and 2 type shit. But even you don't have, dog. I seen the other day, big King Henry Piet ball stepped through that hole right there and was gone. Bro, you don't even have that kind of speed, and you're not even as big as Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's a little bigger than you, and you don't even have get away from the cop speed like Derrick Henry, dog.
Well, even a
Derrick Henry.
Even a nigga on his team, Cordell Patterson, gang. Like, I watch Cordell Patterson.
Or Jalen Warren. You don't run better than Jalen
Warren. I'm gonna just say like a big dude though. Like Cordell Patterson, a big dude. Yeah, I watch Cordell Patterson hit holes for the same team, nigga, for the same team, and create
all in one drive
for the same.
I watched
team
last week against the Colts. Jalen Warren, or not Jalen. I'm sorry, Cordell Patterson damn near had more rushing yards than Najee Harris on one drive before he got hurt than Najee had all game.
So it's like, what do you be like? What the fuck do you be seeing?
He
like,
don't be seeing, bro. I tell you, he run like the juggernaut, dog. They
hand
him the ball, and he immediately just puts his head down. Like he does not keep his eyes up, his vision to the A gap, the B gap, the C gap. Which hole am I jumping in?
Cuz don't got no skill. Like he don't got no skill.
When you was in high school, when you was at Alabama running behind the best O-line in the country, you could do that shit. You could just put your head down and run because you was biggest motherfucker on the field. Well, now, dog, you're in the NFL. Everybody big, everybody fast, everybody strong. Your O-line is not just moving other grown men against their will, dog. You got to make some shit. I ain't never seen a good jump cut from the homie where I'm like, and it's just as Steelers fans, dog, maybe sometimes you get a little you get a little spoiled with seeing guys like Le'Veon Bell run the rock. And then I got it. And I'm not even asking you to be Le'Veon Bell. But you see a dude like Le'Veon Bell run the rock. Le'Veon Bell find holes in the middle of pastures of grass, brother. This man gonna find a hole. You understand?
Well, nah, bro. At this rate, and I thought I was bullshitting. Cuz still don't got a touchdown. Like you still don't have a touchdown, gang.
And not to say like why we got to put you on the goal line for you to always get a touchdown, dog. You can't slip through a hole and get busy on something.
He ain't rushed for more than 70 yards in a game. He got 70 is his cap. He's rushed for 72 times this year. Cuz don't have a touchdown. Dog, we are going into week 6, and you don't have a fucking touchdown.
I'm talking, bro. It's because he runs directly to contact, bros. He don't run to the holes.
Like we ain't got on the one and got you in the fucking end zone not once.
I can almost damn near guarantee you that Najee Harris, they will not be re-signing Najee Harris, dog. I can almost guarantee that's why they didn't pick up this option. You know that you know this Pat Fryermuth got a contract in season. Pat Fryermuth just got sealed up for four more years. Najee, you got one yet? Okay, then, bros, let that tell you everything you need to tell you. Let it tell you everything you need to tell you.
Super fucking garbage shit. How the fuck do you not? I mean, he don't got a receiving touchdown. I will say, let me say this, actually, not to like just keep on tearing my nigga down. He actually has become a solid running back outside the backfield. He actually has become a pretty solid catching the ball, moving and everything, block.
Yeah.
He's become a solid running back. But dog, that's not what the fuck I'm asking you to do. We play 5 games now, and you don't have a touchdown. You don't have a fucking touchdown.
I'm not saying you're not a football player. I'm not saying you're not a football player. I'm not saying you're not. But what I'm saying is, dog, as a running back, Pete, I need you. And you see that ball Saquon in Philadelphia, P. You see how that ball Saquon be in the holes.
I have played this nigga Najee Harris every single week in fantasy. I'm the idiot, nigga. What the fuck? This nigga still does not have a fucking touchdown, dog. And I just think we can, it'll be this week. It'll be this week. No, bro, he's fucking garbage. Cuz it's garbage. He's not good at football.
He's not a running back one, bros. Unfortunately, not in this day and age football, bros. And this is not just 12 personnel, heavy set, run behind. No, dog. You gotta be quick. You gotta be swift. You gotta be agile. And he don't have none of those traits. He's not.
We should have kept James Conner,
and he's not agile.
The only thing I say the difference between James Conner and him is I ain't never seen Najee fumble the ball. I will say that. I've never seen him fumble. I can't think of a play where that nigga has fumbled the ball.
Because again, dog, nobody in the NFL runs harder than him. Nobody in the NFL runs harder than him. This is what I could tell y'all, bro. One man, you're not tackling that dude, dog. Especially not if he got a head of steam. And if you do, people, you're going to feel that. Dog, honestly, you'd probably rather in space get hit by Derrick Henry than Najee Harris. But that's Najee's problem. It's all he's trying to do is bruise you instead of, can you just make him miss? Bro. Can I get a little hot? Can you hit your head on the goalpost, bro? Hit your head on the goalpost.
Like, we are 5 weeks in and you still don't have a fucking touchdown. That is an absolute problem. Nigga, when you go to negotiate your contract,
if we gave him a contract, what would we be paying for? What would we be
paying for? When you go to negotiate, what can you tell niggas? You have yet to rush for 100 yards. You have yet to score a touchdown. What the fuck could you tell them? Like, what do you bring? What do you bring? Because it's not touchdowns. Nor is it 100 yards.
Can I give one? He is a really, really, really good blocking running back. He does block very well. He does pass block very well.
Cool.
Top of the league.
Cool.
Tom Brady would appreciate that. Hell, Russell Wilson will appreciate that.
Yeah, bros. I don't give a fuck about it. I need you to score touchdowns, gang. I need you to score touchdowns. I need you to rush for bare minimum 95 yards, fam. 100 yards at least one time in 5 weeks.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing.
You have yet, dog. Wait. You have yet to score a fucking touchdown, and you have yet to run for 100 yards. What the fuck are you here for?
You ain't ran for 75?
You ain't ran for 75. What the fuck are you doing, and why are you here? No, you gotta go. I gotta go too, people. Actually, I gotta go to work. But honestly, as I just say that, gang, like, what is your purpose? Like, what is your purpose?
A lot of mirror looking need to be done, people. A lot of mirror looking need to be done.
From what I see, Najee Harris picks up 2.4 yards a carry. And we could go on that. We could end the show on that. Because that's a fucking shame, dog.
So, with that being said, bro, we hope we see Russell Wilson next weekend. Justin Fields, that's not the complete. We're not writing you off. We're not completely writing you off, brother. But you didn't do enough to secure your job. That's on you. You didn't do enough. Okay. So we're gonna ask the other man the clock and see what he got. See what he got to offer. That's it. Okay. Najee Harris. Let's really start looking in that mirror, big brother. Let's really start looking in that mirror, big brother. It can't always be the O-line, people. When you gonna make a play, brother? When you gonna make a splash play? Okay, George Pickens, people. You really, brother, you need to go grow up.
That's it.
That, because I'm gonna tell you right now, brother. That referee should let that ball touch you up last night after you grabbed that face mask. That referee should let that ball touch you up. Yeah, you sound crazy, bro. It's niggas like George Pickens love to do a lot of this and acting like they hard. They should have let that DB touch his ass up, nigga. They should have let him touch it.
I don't know if you remember what he did to that boy at Georgia Tech. He pumped that nigga. Like,
yeah, bro, that's at Georgia Tech. I don't know who the fuck went to Georgia Tech besides Calvin Johnson, bro. Let's see you pump a grown-ass man got to feed his family, nigga. Let's see that. That's why you grabbed his mask when he was on the move, nigga. Yeah.
No, I wasn't a fan of the move either. I wasn't a fan of the move, but
yeah, anyway, George ain't no bitch. Yeah, I can't have man. That was a bitch move, my brother. But all right, maybe you're not a bitch, but that was a bitch move. That was a bitch move. Maybe you're not a bitch, but that was a bitch move. All right. After that, Mike, let's just lock in, brother. Let's just lock in, Mike. We lost our last two. We can't be losers of 3 straight. Can't be losers of 3 straight. So, with that being said, Paulie, go and get out to work. We appreciate y'all for joining in. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that. Kaidd and Kram. We are out. Hopefully, we back next weekend popping our Victory Monday beer, brother.
Yes, sir.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.